Hey there YouTube, it's Elizabeth, and today we're going to do an Empties video. Yay, Empties. These are all of the beauty related products I've used up in the month of March. I tried filming this video and my dog was trying to guard the house from other friendly dogs and neighbors and children at the same time, and so it was very noisy. So I put him in his crate and we're going to try this one more time. Okay, here we go. I usually start with hair and work my way down the body. So this time I'm going to kind of start with body products and work my way up to hair. Well, okay, this isn't a body product, but we're going to start with this. It's the Clear Care Plus 3% Hydrogen Peroxide contact lens solution. This is something I use every day, but I usually get the store brand. I bought this one because they didn't have the store brand, but yeah, this is really nice. I use it every day, like I said. I'm getting rid of I've used up 2 nail products and I'm getting rid of another. This is just a no-name nail clipper that is terrible. It's not sharp, it just leaves ragged edges. I bought a better nail clipper, so I'm getting rid of this. These are fake nails, and this is nail polish strips. So these are the Kiss Salon Color nails. They're you can see here they're nails that you put glue on and glue them to your nails. They look real. I really like these. However, where I work, I wear gloves all day. It's a dirty job. I use my nails a lot, and so these just do not stay. They come off within half a day. But I had a weekend, so I put these on, and they looked really nice. And then on Monday, they came off before lunch. So these are a matte blue. I wish I could wear these more often because they look really nice. But anyway, I used those. And then these were nail polish strips that I've had for a couple years, and I thought I should use them. So this is the color. They were like gold and then kind of a burgundy in the middle, glittery. That's the French side. Sally Hansen Salon Effects. Let's focus, please. Real nail polish strips. So you peel off the back and press them onto your nail, and then now we're in focus. And then file along the edge, and they stay on your nail until you take them off with nail polish remover. But what I like about these is that there's no drying time. You don't have to sit there and wait. So these are kind of fun to play around with. 2 oral care products. One is this Colgate Enamel Health Toothpaste. I probably got this from the dentist or maybe in my stocking, but I think I was maybe allergic to an ingredient in here because I got kind of like red, kind of flaky skin around my upper lip. So I wonder if it was from this. Not really sure. But yeah, I used that up. And then I have this no-name dental floss that I've had for quite a long time, and I finally finished that up. So go me for using dental floss. I have 2 cleansers here. So this first one is from Love Beauty and Planet. It's the Coconut Water and Mimosa Flower Radical Refresher Body Wash. This was nice, lathered up well and smelled nice. And then this one was interesting. It's from Rituals. It's the Harmonizing Foaming Shower Gel, and it's interesting because it comes in this shaving cream dispenser, which I like because you can use it all up and don't have to be, doing this while you're in the shower. But I don't like because when you press on here, a lot comes out and it's kind of wasteful. So, but I did like the scent, and it did foam up nicely. So there's that. I used up a hand soap. This just has a website. It's a Teez, Teez, handsuds.com. It's their moisturizing glycerin soap bar in Sandalwood. I don't know where I got this, but it smelled really nice. It was heart-shaped, which is cute. I'm more of a liquid hand soap kind of person, but I had these, I have this one and a couple others, these, soap bars of soap, and so I finally just bought a soap dish because I knew I had to use them up, not just keep them in a drawer. So I'm on my second one right now, but yeah, I did like this. They're just kind of messy, and I don't like them quite as much as liquid hand soap. I used up 3 makeup items. These are all like travel sized. This first one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Black Mascara. I did not like this at all, unfortunately. What had me excited about it was this brush. It has these like comb-like bristles on it, if it'll focus. And I thought it would really like separate the lashes and, make them look nice and long and separated. But it did not. Well, it's not going to focus for you, but maybe you can get the idea. Also, the stopper in here doesn't remove enough of the mascara off, so I felt like I had to like wipe it off on a tissue before I used it anyway. And then thirdly, it was like really thick and got clumpy, and it did not keep a curl on my eyelashes, and I have very curl challenged eyelashes, and so this was just not good at all. I didn't like anything about it, unfortunately. This is a setting spray from Ulta Beauty. It's their matte makeup setting spray. This was all right. I like the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray, and this was pretty good as well. I used it up, so couldn't have been too bad. The sprayer was all right, but yeah, there's that. And then this powder was amazing. It's the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Loose Setting Powder. It's kind of pink. Well, this is empty, but it's kind of pink, but it goes on translucent. At least on my skin tone it did. So, quick backstory. I have quit trying to use liquid foundations. I just cannot get them to work for my skin. They just seem to stick to my pores, and yeah, I just can't make them look natural, and that's the look I'm going for, just natural. I don't want the look of makeup on my face. So I've started using either a powder foundation or just a loose setting powder to just mattify everything and kind of blur everything out. So I had been using the Laura Mercier loose translucent loose setting powder. It was in a sample size like this, and that was really nice just to use in lieu of foundation. And so after I was done with that, I pulled this one out, and this one didn't work like the other one did. It didn't provide any coverage, and it doesn't claim to, but I was expecting maybe a tiny bit. And it also, like the first time I used it, the little powder particles seemed to kind of clump together, like maybe there was some static electricity in there, and I didn't like that at all. So I tried different ways of using it, and the way that worked the best was I would use a pressed powder foundation. So I used one from Tarte, which I don't think they make anymore, but I would use that, and it still left my skin a little bit oily, and so I would use this over top of the other powder foundation, which seems like overkill, but on me it works. And this just left my skin so matte, and it wouldn't get oily throughout the day. It was just so, like, I like the look of matte skin. Not everyone likes that, but I loved it, and it was amazing, just like how matte my skin would stay throughout the day. So when I use up the other loose powders that I have, I think I'm going to buy a full size of this. This was really nice. All right, let's do lotions. This first one is by Juara, maybe is how you say that. It's their Candlenut body cream. I kept this in my car and used it as a hand cream. There were only like 4 or 5 uses in it, but I didn't like the scent at all. It was so overpowering. I can't imagine if someone had this at like church or in an airplane or something, what others would think when they smelled that. It was just way too overpowering. This is like the opposite. It's fragrance-free. It's the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. So if you appreciate fragrance-free hand lotions, you would like this. I liked it. And then this I really like also. I've used up 3 of these, and I'm going to buy it again for sure. It's the Cortisone 10 Intensive Healing Lotion for Eczema. And it has 1% hydrocortisone in it to take away any itch. But I'll use this on my hands, and sometimes if I get like itchy patches on my body, I get, or rather I have a dirty job. So sometimes, you know, if I work with chemicals, or if I get, like if I'm power washing and I get wet, then I'll get like itchy patches on my skin or dry patches. And this seems to work really well for that. All right, let's move on to some masks. So first I have this Elemis Peptide 1000 Flower Mask. Now I've used, I had a little sample size of this before, and it didn't do anything for me. So when I received this again as a gift with purchase, I used it, but again, it just didn't do anything for me. So yeah, that was unfortunate. These I do like. They're the Biore Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. I use these a couple times a week. I use them on my nose and on my chin because it fits that area as well. And I've realized that to use these most effectively, you have to pull off the strip really, really slowly. And that seems to get more gunk out of your pores. But yeah, I really like these. And then this is interesting. I had this in my Empties last month, so it's the same thing. It's the Earth Therapeutics Soft and Smooth Gentle Peeling Foot Mask. And how this works is it's this chemical exfoliant that's in a plastic sock, and you put the socks on your feet, and I put real socks on top of the plastic socks, and you keep those on for 60 to 90 minutes, and then you take them off and wash your feet. And what happens over the next few days is all that dead skin on your feet, the acid that's in here will make all that dead skin peel off. And so it is kind of disgusting, but it's also really satisfying and leaves your feet nice and smooth. So I would not use these during the summer if you're wearing sandals, because your feet are going to look peely and gross. But right now it's not warm enough to wear sandals, so these are kind of fun to use. And they have a brand that's pretty expensive, but this brand had a 2-pack for $10. So $5 each is something I did pay for it. So I would buy these again, but maybe not again this year. Next winter, I'll probably buy them again. All right, I'm going to scoot forward because we are doing, I think this is all hair and face stuff. All right, let's start with cleansers. I used up 2 travel size cleansers. This first one is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Foaming Gel Cleanser. This was fine. The only really picky thing is it's like really liquidy. So I wash my face in the shower, so I put it into my hand, and then like I had nowhere to put this tube, so I had to kind of put the cap back on while it was in my hand, and I couldn't keep it all in my hand because it was really liquidy. And anyway, first world problems there, but I feel like I have so many options when it comes to face cleansers that I can afford to be picky. So that's the only drawback of this one. And then the second one is this one by Philosophy. It's the Purity 3-in-1 cleanser for face and eyes. I didn't like the scent of this one. It smells like a bathroom cleaner or a kitchen cleaner or like Windex or something. But it works fine. I just don't like the smell. Then let's move on to this one. This is the Kopari Coconut Rose Toner. I did not like the smell of this at all. I love the smell of coconut. I love the smell of roses. This didn't smell like coconuts or roses. It smells like chemicals that want to smell like coconut. And I used it up. There's a tiny bit left, but when you spray it out, when there's a tiny bit left, there's like air that gets in it, and then it doesn't spray on the face nicely. And I didn't really like it anyway, so I just said I'm done. But yeah, I got this as a gift with purchase, but I wouldn't buy the full size. I didn't like it. And then let's move on to serums. So I have this one by Marcel. It's the New Age Precision 8-in-1 Power Serum. This was okay. It was kind of a gel formula, but then when you put it on, it smoothed out and sank into the skin nicely. And then this is one of my all-time favorite serums. I've gotten so many of these sample sizes, and unfortunately I don't have any more. But it's the Caudalie Vino Perfect Radiant Serum. It's not going to focus, but I've mentioned this a lot. It's so liquidy and it sinks right into the skin. It has the word radiance. Oh, there we go. It has the word radiance in it, but it does not have any glitter or shimmer or light reflecting particles or anything. It's just really nice, in my opinion. Let's do some exfoliators. I have one chemical exfoliator and 2 physical exfoliators. So this first one is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age-Defying Exfoliator. Now, I liked something about this and I didn't like something about this. What I liked is the texture of the exfoliator. The exfoliating particles in there were very small, but not too small, and there were a lot of them in there, so you didn't feel like you were chasing little beads around your face. The thing that I didn't like about this was the smell. It had this really strong acid smell, and it kind of would waft up and get into your eyes. I thought, that's not really necessary. So overall, I didn't like this, but I do appreciate the texture of it. And then this I didn't really like either. It's the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Exfoliating Peel Spray. So this is one where you put it on your face and then you rub it around and it'll ball up. And I'm not really sure how these work because all the little like balls that ball up on your face, it's not all skin cells that it takes off. It's the formula itself that balls up. That combined with the fact that it comes in a spray form are reasons that I don't like it. This was hard to spray in certain areas of your face because the sprayer was really strong, and when I sprayed it on, it would kind of like get in my eyes, and that's not where I wanted it. So I would end up like spraying it into my hand and then applying it to my face that way. Just not a good application system. So there we go. This one I really like. It's the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% solution. This is amazing. I would recommend this to anyone who wants a salicylic acid solution. It's super lightweight, watery gel formula. It's clear, comes with a little dropper. It's super cheap. However, I am not going to repurchase this because I have a toner with salicylic acid in it, and I just don't need it. So recommend? Yes. Do I need it? No. Okay, we're moving on to, I have one vitamin C product. It's the Pericone MD Vitamin C Ester Serum. There's a backstory to this as well. So I was in the market for a vitamin C product. This was it was at least 6 months ago, I think. So I had tried one from The Ordinary. It's their 30% vitamin C solution in like a silicone. They called it a serum, but it was really thick and just not pleasant to use at all. But I had visible results from it. So I thought, okay, I like vitamin C. I want to try what else is out there. I tried another one by The Ordinary, which was a different formula. I liked it even less. So then I started thinking, okay, it might be worth it to pay a little more money for a vitamin C formula that has a nicer formula. So I bought one from Mad Hippie because I had tried a sample size of that and I liked that. And then I saw this at TJ Maxx. This is usually really pricey, like $80 around there, but they had changed up the packaging and the old packaged ones were at TJ Maxx. So this was on sale. So I bought that. And then I received an Ole Henriksen vitamin C serum as a gift with purchase. So I had one from The Ordinary, this one from Mad Hippie, and a travel size from Ole Henriksen. That's 3.5 serums. That would last me an entire year. So I thought, okay, stop buying vitamin C. This is ridiculous. So how I used it up was I swatched each one on my arm, and I just chose the one that had the best formula and used up that one. So this one had the best formula. It's super lightweight. It's not grainy. It's not oily. It's not silicone-y. It sinks right into the skin. It's wonderful. So after a while, I did some more research. I looked this up to see how much vitamin C it has in it. And the company doesn't say. They don't want to say, which they don't have to. But they did say that they have another product that's called like the 15% super strong vitamin C, blah, blah, blah. And 15% really isn't that strong. And they said that this, while they they don't want to disclose the percentage, is less than that 15% one. So this doesn't really have that much vitamin C in it at all. So I felt a little bit cheated because it's an expensive brand and it's not even that efficacious if it doesn't have that high of a percentage of vitamin C. And that's how I understand it to be anyway. So I'm not going to be buying this again. Even though the formula is really nice, it just doesn't have enough vitamin C in it for what I want. So anyway, long story short, good formula, bad, percentage. Yeah. Let's move on, shall we? Oh, I'm going to adjust. Okay. I have 3 little sample size. Oh, hi, kitty. 3 sample size moisturizers here. Oh, this is Newman. Hi. Oh, he wants to headbutt the camera. Actually, I used up. Oh, hi. You want attention? Yeah. Okay. It's Saturday and I'm home from work. Paying attention to the cats and the dog. This one I really liked. I actually used up 2 of these, but I gave one of the containers, the empty containers, to my mom because she was looking for an empty container to put her cleanser in when she travels. But it's the Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel. It's a really nice well, it's empty. Maybe there's a stuff. Oh, Newman. It's a pink gel, and it's pretty lightweight. Not super lightweight, but I really liked the feel of this on the skin. I do like my gel moisturizers. This one, actually, this one I didn't really like. It stung my skin a little bit. It's the Peter Thomas Roth Hungarian Thermal Water Mineral Rich Moisturizer. And yeah, it was a kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A cream. And yeah, I wonder if the fragrance in this made my skin sting a little bit. So I didn't like that too much. This is the best product I used all month. It's the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. It just amazing. Just how it went on the skin. It's so lightweight, yet it's moisturizing. I believe it is fragrance free. Just the best face moisturizer I've ever used. I so want to get the full size. I've looked it up. It's pricey. You can buy a half size. You don't save any money, but you don't spend any more money based on price per ounce. And then there's some kits where you can get the full size face cream plus like a serum plus some eye gel patches, and you do save money with that. But what I've realized, and what I've realized a lot with doing these Empties videos, is that I don't want to be buying lots of things when I have other things in my stash already. And that goes beyond just makeup and skincare, but it goes to things like food and clothing as well. Like if I'm at the store and say goldfish crackers are on sale, I could say, oh yeah, I should get those goldfish crackers. But then I'll tell myself, no, you have Cheez-Its at home. So finish up your Cheez-Its first, and then you can get goldfish crackers, and then you won't have lots of extra things laying around the house. And same with like clothing. I don't buy a lot of clothing or lots of food. I do like to spend my money on skincare though, but I remember looking at some plaid shirts and thinking, oh, those are cute. And, my friends wear those, and those are in style where I live right now. And I should get one of those. And then I tell myself, Elizabeth, you have a plaid shirt and you don't wear it. So don't buy it because you're not going to use it. Anyway, tangent. This I loved. I will definitely be buying the full size once I am done like using up all my other face moisturizers that I have. Yeah, love it. 3 eye things. This first is not done. It's half done. I am getting rid of it. I am a little bit sick of it. It's from Gunique, Paris. It's the Lash Enhance. It's a serum. It says it's supposed to like make your eyelashes grow longer and stuff. I saw this at TJ Maxx. It was $10. I thought, what the heck? I'll try it. My lashes are, like I said, a little bit challenged. So I thought, what the heck? I'll give it a try. I've been using this for months. Every night. I haven't noticed any difference. I didn't take pictures or anything, but if I can't notice it just day to day, then what's the point, right? Also, if you get this in your eyes, it burns. And since you're putting it right onto your lash line, there's always kind of a good chance of getting it in your eyes. So I'm just done with this. It doesn't work and it stings. So goodbye to that. I have 2 eye creams here. First is a sample size of the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I didn't like this at all. It's super like thick but dry at the same time. So as you rub it on your eyelid, you're like pulling on your eye, which you shouldn't be doing. And then it says I have to mention this. Here it is. Our unique concentrated texture does not migrate into your eyes. And I wonder, like, did they make this eye cream and then realize, wow, this is really thick. No one's going to like this. Well, here's an idea. What if we market it as something that doesn't migrate into your eyes? Then people might try it. So I don't know if that's actually true, but it might be. So overall, did not like this at all. This I loved. It's the Clinique All About Eyes, just eye gel cream. Now, I actually saved about 2 uses of it because I want to compare this to 2 other eye creams that I also really like. The other one is the Estee Lauder eye cream, which is a lot more expensive, but I really like it. And the other one is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. That might be the name of it. Again, also way more expensive, the Clinique, but I also really like it. So right now I'm using the Estee Lauder one. After that, I'm going to get the Belief one. I'm going to save a little bit from each one and just compare them side by side, and just stick to the one that I like the best. But this one I really like. I will say, though, that the only drawback is if you use this in the morning, which I don't, so it doesn't apply to me, it will ball up a little bit under eye makeup. So that's the only drawback. Okay, we are moving to hair. 6 more products to go. Let's do shampoo. I have 3. First one is this Redken Color Extend Magnetics. This is a sulfate-free shampoo. Honestly, I don't remember this one too much, so I didn't love it. I didn't hate it.